Hello, today I have something special. This is a figure that I bought from AliExpress, and this is my design, made without my permission, and they are selling it on AliExpress, on some other sites. I tried to contact them multiple times to ask them not to sell this because those files are only for personal use. But so far no luck, so I got a version so that you can see what's how the figure looks and what to expect. And the way this is now, it's not the way it came out of the box. I had to do some like things just to make him stand. So I have a separate video where I'm doing the opening, so I will show that video to you now in case you're wondering how it came packaged. So let's see, this is the video. Hello, today I have something special. This is a printed version of my project from AliExpress. So as you can see here on the edge we have our cat Cinnamon. He's very sick, but he decided to come and help us, so maybe he'll come back later. So anyway, I will open this, then perhaps move the camera around, but this is I only cut the tape. I didn't look inside just to open it, so I won't struggle on camera. So let's see what we get inside. So for one thing, it's packaged nicely. I think it's in pieces actually. So we'll see what we get. Okay, so the rest looks like the rest is just filling. So let me get something to cut and I will see what's inside. Okay, so let's start opening these. So hope I won't damage anything. I was thinking if I should buy it or not. Well, actually, print is not very bad. But this is apart from Zarak, so it's not the correct part for this version, but we will see what else is inside. So it looks like he comes packaged in separate parts. Here is his shield. I think he may be oversized. Here is his gun. So yeah, it looks like it may have used my previous preset, so I changed it up a little after this, but we will see. So this is the yeah, so it's very floppy, as I suspected. So it did not use the preset, because the preset adds a compensation to the print that makes it thicker. So it's all in the files. Let me move this. So yeah, so this is the so he is bigger actually, but the joints work. He is a bit loose. Let's see if, and they didn't remove the stamp, so I need to open the rest and see how everything looks. So these are the legs and the tail. So looks like they're missing a pin here. So I am not sure if the pin is somewhere inside or not, but as you can see, it is quite loose. It does have the panels here, so And of course the camera died as I was opening the small packages. Anyway, this is what was inside. So as you can see, he comes in separated parts. I mean, I sometimes do it for shipping too, so not a big deal. As you can see, it is oversized, so I'm not sure why, but it is. And I was very curious if they kept my like stamp, so yeah, here it is. So here is my name. So this is these are my files. As you can see, the print is not very well made, very well. Like they are like some uneven lines. So this is like my print, this is their print. So yeah, so this part looks like it's glued in, so it doesn't rotate. On this version, if there's a logo, it rotates. So, and this isn't the final version, or it's like a combination of versions, because this panel here is missing, the front panel, and because of the scale they didn't compensate for the scale. So as you can see, he is quite loose, but there are like pins like securing flaps missing here. So this, as you can see, moves out like this, and in the current version, as you can see, there are like small parts here that catch everything, and when you push it down it locks, so everything is like secure. Oh, and this version doesn't have the tail secured also, so yeah, but it has a like a locking mechanism here, so it won't fall out even if the pin is not there. So yeah, so this is what we got. This is this is from the pin. You get this from Zarak as a bonus. So I guess the next part would be to put him together, see if he actually transforms. Yeah, and we'll see a full comparison then. So thanks. Okay, so let's get back to the figure. This is my version. This is the regular scale, 100%. As you can see, this one is printed bigger, and the finish is very different. This is a very shiny version. This is a more of a matte version. This is mostly because of the materials used. I highly recommend using ABS. This is mostly printed in ABS. This version is made probably in PLA. So let's move this one to the side so you can see what we're dealing with. So the people who made this actually used like a mix of different versions, so it's not really well like the files are not used correctly. The left side has been fixed so that he can stand. The right side is like unfixed. I will show you how using design features you can fix a figure later on, but and in case you're wondering, they did left my stamp, so this is my surname and my like stamp date, so they didn't even remove that. And as you can see, they didn't install this correctly, so this is glued in and there's no way to secure it. So, and what I did after getting it, I had to put something in here because there was no like part. Fortunately, I had a metal part that fit just fine in here, and as you can see, this is a piece of Velcro because this part actually, among some other things that is not used correctly, has a clip here that in this mode just clips here and locks the tail. This one doesn't have it, so it's just flopping. So I drilled a small hole and attached some Velcro, so that's how it's holding right now. And as you can see, also it's a bit wobbly. So let's see some other things. So among other things, the strange thing is that like this part here is made using like different versions. So as you can see, so if you lift this is how it's supposed to look. So as you can see, it's like totally closed off, and also you can see there are like small catches here on the sides that help to secure it. So when you move it down, you just push down and it locks. So right now it cannot extend, and so it cannot extend further, and in this one like it just like freely just slides off. So it's very curious how they came across those files actually, so that it's a mix like this. And yeah, some of the joints are just too floppy, and this leg has been fixed. So as you can see, maybe here there's like a ratchet movement here. This one is pretty loose, but I can show you how to fix this using the design features, and also how to fix this like those wobbling legs. Some parts are unfixable because they glue stuff in. So and let's look at the leg, and I will show you how can it be fixed. So if you pop off this pin and remove this, there's a small part here, I call it a friction plate, and I advise that everyone like has those like pockets for things like this, and this is meant to slide over this. Because of the settings and different scale, it is just too loose, but an easy way to fix it is just to get a piece of paper and just put something under it or print it thicker, but in this case I do not have this material. So what I can do, I can just place a piece of paper here, put this here so that it's sticking out a bit, and then just push this back in, and it should provide enough friction to work properly. Now I'm not sure if I could align this properly for the video to insert the pin, so I may have make like a, oh, maybe I can just to make sure it's all aligned. Okay, so now if you can see, you hear this is like a ratchet movement just because of this slight piece of paper. So we can do the same for those parts. So this is salvaging a very like bad situation, and this is just to show how design can perhaps save. Oh, and they even used two wrong plates because there's supposed to be two different ones. Okay, that this and they're glued in or not? No, they're not glued in. So we can maybe try to salvage this also by using some paper, but this is, so while doing this, I know it's impossible to have your files like safe, to have them like being misused. The only way that I could think of is to make a G-code, like a pure instructions for the printer, not the 3D files, but I don't know if I want to do that. So my biggest problem with this is that it's misrepresenting my work. So it has my name on it, and it's not made well, and it's like it's a bad image of the design in my opinion. So, and I also want to show you what can you expect from if you ever try to get something like this. So so the material is very and I know you can hear it, but it's cracking very easily. But thanks to this and the design, we can slightly salvage this. So right now maybe he could stand and I'm not sure how well this will work because this is the wrong plate. So because you do not know the percent it was printed on, you are not really sure, you cannot make your own, and I think this piece of paper is too much. So yeah, it's a I tried to contact them and to cease and desist but I mean cease and desist, not really sure if that's the correct praise for it, to stop or just to acknowledge whose files they are, just that people know that they can get those files and print them themselves. But no response, nothing. Yeah, so let me just, you know what, I will do this off screen, but it's quite hard, and or maybe not, maybe from this angle. Okay, yes, it kind of went in, but you can see those. Yes, so a part of it exploded. So yeah, this material is not very good for printing because it doesn't bend, it just cracks, so it's not very good. And for this part, as you can see, this one is holding much better. What you can do, and could it slide down, or yes, there's a screw here, so yeah, so you can remove one of those pins. I could disassemble everything, but I don't really want to for this video. You can pop off the pin and just add some thickness, inside. So you can, I have this small pads that you can glue in, so you can do that, and it should add enough thickness. And they are very soft, so you can just push them in and they add just enough thickness to give some resistance. Come on, it's hard to plug this all in, but as you can see, just this one part, it helps to keep everything up. So yeah, so this is what you get by buying things from AliExpress. And I'm not sure if a person printing it was aware that they couldn't, that could be just some hired person, but he definitely did not get the proper files or didn't know how to use them. So right now you kind of, he is standing, right? Just adjust this. He is standing, but this part here, it's not secured by screw, it's glued in, so there's no way to fix this. And he's just a mess. So let me just remove some of this, because as you can see, just by manipulating, there are a lot of plastic parts just falling apart. So okay, and this, the original, as you can see, it's quite stiff. It can hold most poses. Maybe if I can just get the right balance. Okay, so yeah, he can hold a lot of poses. Every part, this is you see, this is, those grooves work like a ratchet, so everything has even this, everything has a locking point, even the legs, the scorpion legs. You probably cannot hear it, but they have a slight ratchet, jagged edges inside that work like a ratchet. So he also came with a gun that's actually quite well made. I think he can hold it, but with this friction I don't think, yeah, it would be just floppy. He also came with a shield, so you can secure the shield like this. So yeah, I'm really not sure what this video is about, because it's kind of discouraging to see something like this. I always like to see other people's take on the project, so it was kind of interesting to see how they deal with some things, but I don't know. If you want to buy this off AliExpress, this is what you get. I highly recommend that you try and print your own, or I highly recommend that you try and print your own, or just contact someone or ask me if I can recommend someone to print it, because you will just not get the best possible result. So yeah, so this is a AliExpress scarp knock and regular scarp knock. Before we go, let's try and maybe compare them in Scorpion mode. So I will try to like speed up and transform this one on screen, and then the other one. I haven't done that yet with the AliExpress one, so I'm not sure how well, if it will break, or just if it is possible to get them, if there are any hidden like problems with it. So guess we will see. So maybe I'll just tack through this if it's not too long. And also this one makes use of many like new parts. This is the newest version, so this one is printed using multicolor printing, so those parts are all like printed in color. And just, I'm trying to move past it because the transformation isn't like the main point of this video. And in case you're wondering, he's not a headmaster because he's mostly based on the comic, and in the comic like the head is way different, and it didn't really like, it wasn't important for me to make him a headmaster because of that. And yeah, so this is Scorpion mode. Those like openings here are not like a prototype version, so they're not from normal version. And also this can be green, those grills in this version they are gray. So okay, and let's see how this one works. So yeah, so we can just lift this and see. Oh, it's very stiff, but okay. And this, everything's falling off. Maybe I'll just do it like this because it's easier. And I also added some nail polish. Maybe too much nail polish, so yeah, I can't even, yeah, because of this he's standing, but I can't really move it. You can see with PLA, when you move it like this, it's like deforming. So yeah, so okay, no, or maybe just like this. I can do a Scorpion mode without the legs. So just so something, you get something from it, and it's like there are a lot of like, I know I'm speeding through it, but I also did the same with the other version, and yeah, there are a lot of cracks forming. I'm really not sure what to do with this version after this presentation. It's a shame to throw it away. maybe I'll just make some like shame section or something like this. Yeah, so yeah, this is the Scorpion mode. You know, it can work well as like a damaged or broken Scorpion mode in that one like comic when the Renegades were they broke Scorponok a lot, so it kind of serves that purpose very well. But yeah, so I could pose it better, but I don't really want to. So tell me what you think. I'm really curious about this, about your opinion on this. This version is I take a lot of like tests, and I always try to improve everything. So I always send new files to everyone that got it. So so I'm wondering what are you thinking about this situation? What is your opinion? So thank you for sticking till the end of this video, and looking forward to your feedback.